episode of the Listen to LambChop podcast. This is episode number 2, guys. Welcome back to the Listen to LambChop podcast. This is your host, Gavin Lamb, and joined with me today for the 5th episode in a row is the boy, Cody Spence.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, dude? How's life? What you been up to? Nintendo, that's a good one.
First game I ever got, and it was the only video game my mother would ever play, and me and her played this game all the time. I never played it by myself.
What was the game?
Only with my mother. Goof Troop.
Goof Troop with Goofy.
Yeah,
I don't even remember that game.
it was fun. But here's the thing with that: all the people that I play with that are on, say, PlayStation, complain about, well, he's on PC. He can, like on Call of Duty.
Well, that's what I'm saying about how it's not always greener on the other side.
Yeah.
We wanted it so bad.
No,
but
he's on PC. He can.
Well, yeah, no, it's true though. I mean, it's true. It's
I'm
way
not saying
faster.
that it is or it's not, but that's what we wanted.
Well, I mean, 100%. It's been proven that it's way faster. I mean, when you're playing like PlayStation, you see the icon in the corner that says PC. Those people, you're not lagging, and they shoot you, and you're dead just all of a sudden. Like in all the console players, it's just that the system's not fast enough to keep up, so it's not actually fair gameplay. And it's actually even more celebrated when you are a console player that can actually kill someone that's playing PC, because it's an extra feat. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go chicken and waffles. That I really wanted. It sounds good. I don't usually get chicken and waffles, but boy, it was good. I mean, it was a deep Belgium style waffle in a skillet.
What was that sauce she gave you?
It was like a hot honey sauce. Basically, it's like a cayenne honey sauce to drizzle on top of the chicken.
You can use the syrup?
Yeah, I used the honey sauce and I drizzled the syrup on the pancake.
Oh, which, by the way, the syrup, she brought the syrup out in a glass jar, and it was nice and warm.
Yeah, it was heated syrup, which apparently, according to Cody's dad, that's how it's supposed to be served.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, I've always just put cold syrup on hot food, and then that kind of heated it as I ate it, but I had no idea about the serving syrup actually hot. I wonder if they do that in Canada with maple syrup.
I guess so. I mean, you would think, right?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, who knows? Because I didn't know about it. I mean, my dad was actually on a trip the week before, and at the hotel he had got waffles, and he was not happy that the syrup was cold or room temperature. So,
Alex Spence got upset.
yeah.
With the temperature of the syrup.
It ain't right.
It ain't right. You better heat that syrup up, boy.
Get out of Dodge.
Get out of Dodge. All the specific knife stations, they had like Gerber and Kershaw, and all these different places where you could go and actually look at that brand's knives. And there was only one person working each station, so all these places were taken up. You couldn't go and get in anywhere because there was one dude trying to check out like 7 or 8 of the knives.
So, alright, so this is Gavin's part of the trip where he got upset, and I'm sure we'll get to me later on. But Gavin was getting pretty mad with there was one guy.
It was very irritating. All I wanted to do was look at like one knife
At one counter they had one worker, and this one guy was like, "Yeah, I'll try that one. Yeah, he's too short. Let me try this one."
The guy working the counter kept looking at me, making eye contact, and I kept expecting him to be like, "Well, sir, while he's looking at that, you want to look at this?" But I think possibly they might have a policy that's like only one knife out of the case at a time.
I'm
sure
there's no one with one worker.
Yeah, with one worker. I'm sure that they're not allowed to take more than one knife out of the case at a time before the other one's put back. I think that's probably policy, something about,
it's easier for him to keep his eyes on it too.
Yeah, it reduces the.
You can't be handing out knives and then be like, "All right, I got 4 knives out."
Yeah. All right, we should be live now on here. Hear it.
Ooh.
Pretty loud, huh? You can still hear me sitting back here, can't you?
Yeah.
Pretty loud, huh? Okay. I mean, it needs to be loud and clear though, right? This is good level.
Yeah, as long as you don't knock him.
I mean, let's see. That's pretty loud. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, not gonna be doing crazy stuff. At the most, we'll just be hearing like the click of my mouse, and just don't do that. Needless to say, it did not go as planned. If you watch the video, one of my topics I wanted to go over for the day was the time that I became the most panicked, or went into panic mode from eating something spicy. 100% it was this occasion. We took our first bite, started chewing into it. About 10 seconds in, I turned to Cody and said, "Give me the sauce! Give me the sauce!" Because I knew if we didn't put that sauce in the second bite and do it now, it wasn't going to happen. I was already entering this realm of, oh my gosh, this is way spicier than I remember or that I ever thought of. Let me stop and say this first, though. There was at least double the amount.
Oh yeah, double that.
Double the amount. I took pictures of the first time I ate it, and I took pictures of the second time I ate it. And on these two tenders, they had so much of that oil and Carolina Reaper pepper powder covered on both tenders.
Of course, I have no clue.
Yeah, I mean, and we just went straight in, just a giant bite, and it is just covered.
But now it's fine.
It's like cinnamon all over the top.
Like it wasn't a initial hit, so he's sitting here talking about get the sauce, and I'm sitting here like, I'm trying to chew this first bite.
Dude, it was awful. It was awful. I was trying to rush him. I could see this like rush of panic in Cody's eyes too, because I was rushing him. Number one, number two, I think he was starting to also feel just how spicy this was about to be. And the funniest thing about the entire video, in my opinion, is that as we're sitting there and we start to panic, right before I throw in the towel and say that, we lost this challenge, I'm not putting sauce on the second bite, I'm not even finishing this tender, almost unanimously.
Like half a second.
Yeah, I went first. Hiccups. Cody went right after. We both got this bout of hiccups. Lasted only about 10 seconds each. We just hiccuped, and then they both went away at the exact same time. It was so scary. In the video, I remember Cody stating the scariest thing was how fast those hiccups came and how fast they went away. It was just so strange. I mean, our bodies were trying to tell us, like, do not consume this. This is poison. It was a Serrano-based Verde sauce. She said it was amazing. And it was either Brooklyn's or, we're going to feel stupid when we find it. We'll find it later, though.
Are you sure it was New York?
Baltimore. Definitely was not Baltimore. It was not from Maryland. Yeah, check me out at Gavin Lamb TV on YouTube. And please also just keep listening to the LambChop podcast. We got a lot more episodes coming. And as always, guys, listen to LambChop. You guys have a great night. Stay safe out there. Have a good morning if you're on your way to work. And drink some coffee. Have a good day. Much love. Peace out.